Hello, everyone. Welcome to our quick live stream that we have here. Today, we are going to be showcasing you some really cool apps that we have seen from builders building on Avail. And we'll show them how these apps, we'll show how these apps tap into unified liquidity in this showcase. So yeah, I mean, for today we have one of the hackers, like one of the teams who hacked during the ETH Online hackathon with us. I'm going to bring them up on stage. We've got Shiaz from Cronpay, Anand, and Harsher with us today. Hello, guys.
Hey, hello.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's great to have you all here. I mean, it's been quite a journey. I think ETH Online happened a couple of months ago, and it was a month-long hackathon. Things have been, I mean, pretty cool. I think it was one of the first hackathons we've had since the Nexus SDK was launched, and I think we saw some really good um, projects and really good builders building on it. I was really excited about seeing all of this as well. And yeah, you guys were one of the best projects that are also out there, and one I think first prize, if I'm not mistaken. I think first prize in one of the
Yeah,
tracks. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, excited to have you guys here. We'll quickly go into your project itself. But before that, let me just for the audience here, let's just wait for them to start joining in for a little bit. Meanwhile, I'll actually uh, maybe play a quick video so that as the audience joins, they can see a quick recap about Avail and the hackathon that we just had. I'm just gonna share my screen with this here. All right. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. These are not just reviews or just going to confirm if you can see my screen though. Just give me a second. Oh, you can. Okay, perfect. These are not just reviews or testimonials, they are reactions. Reactions from developers who are, for the first time ever, able to scale their access to users and liquidity across multiple chains. Liquid apps, enabled by Avail Nexus. Last month, we had more than 100 hackers building liquid apps on Avail Nexus. We had projects ranging from DeFi, AI agents, privacy pools, and even e-commerce platforms and payment gateways, all enabled by Avail Nexus. Some of the builders loved the UX with Nexus integrated, others praised how simple it was to integrate, and well, everyone agreed how simple it was to go cross-chain. I think that's the essence of it. We started off with D8 to scale roll-ups, and now we add Nexus to the stack to scale apps. A full-stack solution that Web3 needs today. You build once, scale everywhere. Scale the on-chain economy. This is Avail. We are evolving.
We are evolving.
We are evolving.
We are evolving.
Evolving.
We are evolving. And this is just the beginning. And we are back. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we are back. Hopefully, you guys saw that video and it was clear. But yeah, the hackathon was a really good success, and this means that now we can kind of move on into seeing what this hackathon enabled, right? So the ETH Global Hackathon or ETH Online Hackathon happened. Essentially, it happened I think in October we had a bunch of projects coming in, and well, uh, we saw 100 plus hackers, more than 100 projects coming in and submitting. And out of that, we selected, I think, 8 to 10 projects who won some prizes, and today we'll be showcasing some of that. Nexus, by the way, is essentially a way for you to build liquid apps. Liquid apps are essentially uh, basically upgrading your app from going from being a monolithic application to being a cross-chain multi-chain application in a few lines of code, right? Users no longer have to worry about what chain or what token on what chain they have. They just have to worry about essentially uh, you know using the app, the experience. Developers can abstract as much as information away from the user, or they can make it as detailed as possible. And that's kind of the flexibility we kind of provide. And I think that's something that's quite interesting. So, aside from that as well, we also have a POAP raffle happening at the end of this session. Essentially, during the ETH Online Hackathon, we also did have um, some officers or some weekly officers where we asked users or like people who joined our Discord officers to mint some POAPs. And at the end of it, we promised prizes for people who were consistent, and maybe essentially, if you join these officers, you would stand a chance to win this exclusive merch box that we have created for you guys. So that's something interesting that we also have, so stay tuned till the end to see who wins that. Okay, so let's move back to Cronpay and the Cronpay team. Hello guys. Hello Shiaz. Hello Hashir. Hello Anand. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, doing good. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just excited to actually show off what your app is. So before I actually, actually show this, could you just like one of you maybe just give me a quick breakdown on like what CronPay is, what were you planning on doing it, like planning to build, what did you build, and yeah, I think we can just start from that.
Yeah, sure. I'll start. Hey guys, so I'm Shias and we built CronPay. So in simple words, CronPay solves the problem of fragmented liquidity across different chains for users who want to buy things from people who are selling. So merchants doesn't need to care about like what chain the liquidity has for users, and users doesn't need to care about which chain or which token the merchant accepts. So in simple words, the CronPay abstracts all the fragmentation, and just with just 3 to 4 lines of code, you can just start accepting crypto payments. So user can send the any token on any chain, and the merchant will get the desired token on the desired chain. Yeah.
Right. That's actually pretty cool. So so it's more of like a e-commerce platform. So like so what was the ideation process like? Did you have this idea before itself? What actually got you to this idea, I think?
Yeah, so when we were just purchasing things around in Amazon and Flipkart, and we were discussing what if we could have, if they could have accepted crypto payments, but then one of our teammates said like, but they also need to accept a particular token, right, in a particular chain. So when we were discussing about Avail Nexus, and Avail Nexus actually solves this problem by combining fragmented liquidity of users and combining it to a single chain. So it's all abstracted from the user side and the merchant side. So it's all really good user experience from a user perspective and the merchant perspective.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you guys found a pretty cool use case for Nexus. So I will actually go ahead and probably share my screen to show your video. Quick. All right, so this is your pitch, your demo video from the online hackathon, and we're gonna hit play soon.
Crypto payment gateway where users can send any token on any chain and merchants will receive the desired token on the desired chain. The problem we are trying to solve is users have fragmented liquidities across different chains and different tokens, right? And merchants only want to accept
The
a
audio
single
is
token.
not
If
hearing
merchants
for
only
me. Like,
accepts a
is it for me?
Oh, the audio is not coming.
No. Uh, there is no audio from the video.
Just give me a second.
It works well for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I can hear the audio.
Okay, sorry. So it might be from issue
all
from my
right.
side.
We'll just start it again then. Uh,
integration possible, and we are looking forward to ship this on Shopify soon. So let's get straight to the demo. You can simply go to cronpay.xyz and click on live demo to do a demo. This is a cronpay integrated merchant website. So I am a user. I'm going to buy a phone case and I'm going to pay with crypto. And so now it has redirected to gateway.cronpay.xyz. I'm just connecting my wallet. And the merchant website is waiting for the transaction to be completed. And let me pay for my phone case. And you can see the bridge is happening. So the merchant only accept ETH on base chain and I only have ETH on Arbitrum. And let's sign the transaction. Okay, now the transaction is being processed. All the currency and the token conversions are done via with. So yeah, so the transaction is being processed. Let's wait. Yeah, so then now the transaction is successful. Let's go to the merchant page and you can see our order has been placed. What happens in the backend? Let's go to cronpay.xyz and get started. So this will redirect to app.cronpay.xyz and you can see the cronpay dashboard here. So this is my today's revenue, monthly revenue and API keys I have created, the recent transaction that has been completed. What the merchant will do is simply create an API key. So you can see the created API keys here. So I can create a new API key with the selected chain and a token and which address do I need to receive, and simply they need to use this API key in the front end to create a transaction. So there is developer docs in docs.cronpay.xyz. So this is a simple documentation of how the transaction is being executed. The merchant will get a create transaction endpoint and a get transaction status endpoint where they can poll the status of the transaction. From according to that, they can handle the things in the front end. This is like the easiest payment integration a merchant will have with like just 3 to 4 lines of code, and they can enter the currency and the amount with their API key. They can just start accepting crypto payments. When coming back to the dashboard, the merchant will also get account statements according to their revenue and they can simply export this as a PDF. You can see the PDF here. Yeah, so this is the account statement that the revenue that got through the gateway. And there is also an asset breakdown tab where the merchant can see the assets connected to their wallet and consolidate funds into a single wallet and off ramp it to their bank account. And that's pretty much about CronPay. Everything about transfer, bridging, consolidate funds is everything powered using Avail SDK, and the currency token conversions are done using Pith network. And we are looking forward to ship this on Shopify soon. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
All right. I think that was the demo. All right, so we are back. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, that was a very actually a pretty cool demo. By the way, I really loved how you guys did the the account statements, the docs, like everything was like the full experience was considered. I think that was really cool. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, this is pretty cool. So, just quick questions here. Like, uh, I understand how you came to the conclusion to build with Nexus, but then how was the experience? Like, did you have any difficulty? Like, what was the complete experience in like building with Avail? Uh, like in your perspective.
Yeah, it was very pretty simple to integrate Avail Nexus, to be honest. So the docs were really good, and the starter kit repo helped really well. And like there was Robin to help us all the time, all 3 weeks, and it was really good. And thanks for that. And like Hashir and Anand could also share their experiences as well.
Yeah, building with Avail Nexus has been really great. Like there weren't pretty much any issues that we came up while building with Avail Nexus. Everything went really smooth, and yeah, I have the same opinion, and I go with Shias as well.
Yeah, actually, I'll go with the same because it was a great experience. Actually, it was simple, honestly. And Robin was also here to help us. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, guys. But so actually, one more question I had was like, did you guys use the Nexus Core SDK or like was it the Elements or which particular like I saw the UI was very similar to some of the stuff that we already have. So like, was it like did you like use the headless version of the SDK to build out and you build the UI custom, or did you like use the Elements or widgets or something like that?
We used the core elements, the core Avail Nexus core SDK.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. That's interesting. Um, I think I have. I mean, because you are, very good hackathon builders. I've seen you at multiple hackathons before. I just wanted to understand a little bit about in your hackathon experience itself, right? Like, what's how much AI help do you take when building your projects? So, like, generally, when you're building out these projects, like, how does AI impact your projects?
Yeah, pretty much. AI has made a lot easier when building on hackathons, and like in just cursor, it's day by day. The AI is getting better and better with B0 cursor, Cloud Code, everything. You can just and as there is inbuilt chatc and stuff and all in this UIs and all, so you just need to from the UI part, it's very pretty simple to prompt and generate a UI, but the backend thing or the SDK or the integration of other protocols, maybe like Avail and other protocols, with that will be need to be done from our side itself. So from ETH Global or like Ethereum or any blockchain Web3 hackathons, you just need to only focus on the protocols you need to integrate. No need to worry about the UI or the backend or just the Node.js Express stuff and all. Yeah.
That's quite interesting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely, it makes life very easier. I think it
Yeah.
also helps. It was a longer hackathon, right? Like online virtual hackathons, so like Wi-Fi issues were not there. You had time to fix things if it did not work, because if it was just a 2 day hackathon that usually you have with these global like the IRL ones, then it's more harder, I think.
Yeah, that's a bit more rushed hackathons. Yeah,
That's really cool. Okay,
yeah,
awesome. Do you guys have plans to build this stuff out, or like I saw you guys wanted to integrate with Shopify? Like, has there been any progress on that, or not? Or like, if you're trying to think of other ideas or going to other hackathons, let me know.
yeah. We are looking forward to move this forward, and like, yeah, if anyone is watching wants to integrate a payment gateway that accepts crypto, like feel free to ping us. We are happy to help.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, thank you guys. I think I just wanted to kind of highlight what Crown Prey has been doing, and it's a pretty cool project. Yeah, thank you guys for like joining. Up next, I will be showing some of the other projects, like some of the other project demos. So yeah, feel free to stick around, or yeah, we can drop off. Awesome.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, so
Hello, my name is Hugo.
All right. So up next, we've got Siphon Protocol, which is what I will be using which will be our next project that we'll be demoing. It's a privacy DeFi protocol. So yeah, feel free to check this one out as well. It's a pretty cool project.
Hi, I'm Aditya.
Hi, my name is Thomas Lee.
Hi, I'm Swarnim Raj.
And together, we're glad to present you Siphon, protocol which enables untraceable, hyperliquid, and institutional-grade DeFi privacy with fully homomorphic encryption and zero-knowledge proofs. In DeFi space, one of the main problems is privacy. The nature of public ledgers make yes that all of your transactions in history are visible, that any of your moves could be front-run, copied, and taken advantage of. And if you want to choose some privacy, you need to sacrifice liquid, composable, decentralized finance. As a result, your data becomes someone else's product, hundreds of millions are drained monthly by frontrunners, and entire ecosystems are cut off from DeFi opportunities. We are building the layer that shields your identity, so no personal data is linked back to your transaction. It shields your strategy, so no bots can take advantage of it. And it unlocks you hyperliquid DeFi opportunities with privacy preserved end-to-end. The big vision is to deliver a system which, by leveraging ZK for verifiable integrity and FHE for confidential computation, is able to connect cross-chain capital with any DeFi protocol, all by preserving privacy, yet still being legally compliant.
Today's our demo aims are simple yet clear. Deposit asset from chain A. In our case, we leverage Avail's Nexus SDK to reach multiple EVM and choose Optimism Sepolia as one of our source assets. Issue FHE encrypted orders to Siphon Engine. Here we set up which swap we want to make, in our case USDC, which external liquidity we want to leverage, in our case Uniswap on Sepolia, and which limits for buying and selling price we want to apply. And finally, withdraw to any address by simply providing the ZK proof. This should be a user-side experience, yet there is a few keynote to two important pillars of our architecture, which are ZK Vault and FH Engine.
Firstly, for the deposit phase, we'll begin by generating the secret parameters which are used for commitment creation. The commitment is stored locally. Also, the smart contract calculates the commitment on-chain and adds it to the Merkle tree. For the withdrawal phase, we retrieve the deposit data from the local storage and build Merkle tree using the commitments. We generate new commitment using the updated data. The proof is generated using Plonk scheme and sent to the verifier contract, which transfers funds if the proof is valid. Thank you.
The user's GF first encrypts their secret targets and sends the encrypted client and server keys. The Python orchestrator instantly performs a zero-knowledge verification against the vault to confirm the user has the funds. If authorized, the order is stored. The orchestrator fetches live price from Pyth and sends that price along with sealed FHE bounds and keys to Rust FHE engine. The FHE engine then performs a secure blind comparison without ever seeing the secret values.
And that was Siphon Protocol. Um, Unfortunately, we don't have all of the team members over here today, so but I mean, it was a pretty cool project as well that we had on. And then I think finally I have one more project I would like to showcase here, if possible, which is something pretty cool that I like to, uh, if I would like to say myself, it is a Nexus Explorer. So that's up next.
Hello, my name is Rose. I developed a monitor and real-time explorer for the Avail Nexus ecosystem. We listen to all the transactions from the Cosmos Nexus chain and all the EVM chains that are connected to Nexus. We listen to the intents, deposit and fields and signatures from the Cosmos chain, and the EVM chain we listen to the contract where we have the events of fields and deposits with the request hash of the intents. We insert them into the monitor. Well, insert them into the Postgres database that the frontend reads and shows to the user all the information that he needs. And we also implemented the Avail Nexus with.js SDK, so the users can also participate in the ecosystem. Here's our explorer. We saw the total intent, unique users, total fields, and total deposits for the starting statistics. The user can filter for pending, fulfill, refund, fail, and deposit transactions. We can also filter for transactions, for example, for the 67. We can also filter for the transaction. For the address, we have the source chains, source amounts, destination chain, and destination amounts. For example, if we see this one that I did, we have all the technical details. It's still catching up with the fields and deposits. But for example, this one I did before. We have the fields and deposits for hashes from the chains, Ethereum Sepolia and Bisipolia. We can go to the scanner to see it. We have also the user detail page where we can see all the intents that user has done. And also we implemented all the widgets from Avail Nexus. So here we can bridge one USDC from the available networks. In this case, it's going to be USDC from base to Sepolia. So we install the intent, and it's going to be completed in seconds because Avail Nexus is so fast. And that's all. Thank you all, Ethereum Global and Avail team for this hackathon. See you in the next one.
And that was Nexus Explorer. I mean, which is also, I mean, I know Roos for quite some while now. He's built an amazing project as well. But yeah, I mean, that's all I think I wanted to show you guys here today. It was just a quick live stream to kind of showcase what some of the builders have been building with Avail Nexus. We saw like an e-commerce payment checkout platform. We saw a privacy DeFi platform, and we also saw an explorer, more like tooling and infrastructure for making the Avail ecosystem even more better. So yeah, I mean, I'm so excited to kind of see the kind of creativity these builders are implementing when it comes to finally being able to be flexible and build consumer applications, build applications that finally are not constrained by chains and bridges and whatnot. Builders can actually build applications where users can just use it and don't have to be worrying about switching networks and managing gas and all of that, which is something that's pretty cool to me. And yeah, I mean, finally, before I kind of close things off, we have actually something really cool, which is the POAP raffle that I was talking about, right? So just to give you a quick context, if you don't have that, is during the ETH Online hackathon, when it was happening, it was a month-long hackathon, and we thought, hey, why not have these office hours to kind of help builders out as they build their projects week on week. And we want to also kind of bring some gamified aspect to it, to bring consistency to developers to come and join these office hours, to meet with the team, to validate their ideas, to maybe fix their issues, maybe think through certain aspects of their project. So one way we wanted to kind of reward builders for actually coming in and communicating with the team was through this raffle and POAPs. So if you had joined any of the office hours that we had hosted on our Discord during the Online Hackathon, you must have minted a POAP. And this means by having at least one POAP, there were a maximum of 3, if I don't, to be correct, there were 3 sessions. So there are 3 POAPs, but if you've connected even one, you are eligible to be part of this raffle. And what do you win at the if you win this raffle? You basically get an exclusive merch box that we have created for you with some amazing Avail merch. So what I'll be doing right now is going to be running the raffle, and in that process we'll see a list of probably top 10 winners. We'll select 2 winners from the top. So like whoever wins the raffle, whatever the top 2 addresses are that are going to be owners of the POAPs, they're going to be winning the merch box. And well, we'll get in touch with you based on the the addresses that you've already given us previous to this. So if so, we'll get in touch with you if your address has or was selected. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and do that. All right, so yeah, I'm going to be actually creating this this raffle right now. So I'm on POAP site, and we had some Avail Connect, Hacker House, Hacker Office Hours, POAPs that were generated. So I'm just going to click all of these, and I'm going to create our very own POAP raffle. We have 36 participants overall who have these POAPs. So I'm just going to click done on that, and we'll start the draw now. So I mean, this is a pretty cool thing from POAP. So if anyone's watching this and have not tried POAPs or like have no POAPs at all, I would highly recommend you guys actually, when you're going to different crypto events, do try it out. And I mean, it's a really cool collectible thing that you can kind of own, and teams who are actually using these POAPs can kind of do some fun things such as this. Obviously, you might see my name and my ENS on this, and there might be some other Avail team members who also have the POAPs as they join the sessions. But do not worry if like no Avail member is going to be winning the merch box. So I'll just exclude that from this list, and basically be awarding the top 2 to 3 winners with the merch boxes. So all right, we're close to seeing who the winners are in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, so we have our winners, and this means it's some random address, I know, but ideally we have the mapping of which email address you have used to sign up for the office hours, so and the address allocated to that. So we'll be reaching out to you if you own this address 0x10c8 and 0x5003 and so on. We will reach out to you, and you have basically won our exclusive merch boxes. We'll reach out to you for your details so we can ship it to you. But yeah, I mean, that was that. I hope you enjoyed viewing the stream, seeing the apps that were built with Nexus throughout this for the past couple of hackathons. We were there at ETH Online, we were there at ETH Global Buenos Aires, so you might have met some of the Avail team members at Buenos Aires in Dev Connect. Our very own founder Prabal and our DevRel, my co-DevRel Naruto was there, and we had some really good feedback. We've been iterating on the SDK and all of that in the past couple of weeks, and we've really enjoyed having you build with us throughout this journey. So yeah, that is all that I have for the day today. Thank you all for basically joining, and do follow Avail Project to stay updated on anything Avail, I would say. And yeah, so I've put the handle Avail Project, so please do follow to stay updated on anything about Avail, Avail DA, Avail Nexus, and everything around that. We recently just launched the Avail Nexus mainnet, and with that, we've also launched a couple of cool projects with Monad mainnet as well. We have the Monad Fast Bridge. We've partnered with multiple teams like Atlantis Dex and Clobber Dex, and many other Rug Rumble and a few others as well. So yeah, feel free to follow our Twitter and stay updated on all of the cool things that's happening in our ecosystem. Thank you all for joining. This was me, Robin, DevRel at Avail. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.